5 News at 4.
A local nonprofit's working to help young people who are experiencing homelessness.
Statistics from Home Start show around 1,500 homeless youth in San Diego. November is National Runaway and Homeless Youth Prevention Month, so we invited Laura Tancredi-Baese, CEO of Home Start, to learn more about their efforts. So, well, welcome back. Thank you for being here again.
Thank you for having me, Christina.
Okay, so Laura, talk to me a little bit about what Home Start does, and obviously with this month being the awareness, to bring awareness to the issue, what you guys are doing to help this problem.
Absolutely. So Home Start's been serving San Diego for 52 years, but we started a housing program about 15, 16 years ago focused on young people experiencing homelessness, started addressing either pregnant or parenting young women who are facing homelessness, and we've since expanded to just serve a wide variety of young people, teenagers all the way to up to age 24, which is considered transition age.
What are some of the reasons we're seeing so many of these kids on the street?
You know, it's a variety of reasons, Phil. Sometimes it's family conflict that gets them to leave. There's some of these households might have domestic violence or child abuse in them. Sometimes young people might do something their parents don't agree with, like come out as being LGBTQ. We've had some young women who become pregnant and then their parents kick them out. Some families are really struggling and they say, look, you're 18, you got to take care of yourself now. We've got to focus on the younger children. So it's really a variety of reasons. And so we're there to address, you know, a wide variety of resources for them.
I mean, you bring up a good point. So a lot of the youth will sometimes leave home. When we said it's like Runaway Month. Mm-hmm. How do they know that Home Start exists? How do they know where to get the services?
Well, that's a great question. So there's hotlines. We have a California hotline, we have a national hotline, and then Home Start, we also provide outreach services. So we have an amazing team of staff that are out in the community, and they're out and about, and people get to know them. We also have, in El Cajon, we have a couple of days that are called Tay Time, so any young person could just come in. We have some snacks. They can talk to one of our staff that are really qualified and just share what resources we have from short-term all the way to long-term housing.
How hard is it to get out of the situation?
You know, I think it depends on the circumstances, which is why we really want to have a variety of approaches that are tailored to that individual's needs. So we create an individualized transitional living plan for each young person to figure out what their strengths are, what their barriers are, and create a plan that's going to help them to, you know, move on. We even have a host home where private families actually open up a room in their house for a young person who maybe has a fair amount of resources. They have less barriers, maybe less trauma in their backgrounds, and so all the way to permanent supportive housing, which has no time limit for people that have more serious trauma. You know, many of them are coming from abuse and other serious issues.
And are you finding, because obviously youth, we're talking about a younger age, are you finding that most of them want the help when you offer it, or they're receptive to the help?
I think they are. You know, many times we find ourselves, you know, having a waiting list depending on which program it is. So a lot of young people are asking for help. We have some units in La Mesa, in fact. We originally thought, you know, those are going to be up to 3 months. And we found that 3 months wasn't long enough because there's not as many housing units available. So some of those young people are staying longer. The need is great. We partner with a lot of other organizations to address the need thoroughly and completely in a comprehensive way.
Let's quickly get to the event that's happening tomorrow. You want to talk about that? It's a walk and rally in El Cajon.
So it's national. So the whole country is looking at this issue right now to shine a light. So green is the color. That's my green T-shirt. And you're wearing green.
My mint green, yeah.
You're supporting us. And so it's shining a light. And so we're going to be focused in the east region of San Diego. So East County will be marching through El Cajon from Little House, ending at the county space there for city council persons are going to share. We have a young woman who's been receiving services from us for about a year. She's going to share her story. Some elected, I'll say a few brief words, and we have a nice group of people, and we'll be marching through the streets just to raise that awareness. Most young people did not do that by choice. They're usually running away from something, not to something, and so I think they want the help.
All right, Laura, we want to thank you for being here, by the way. And so if you look on your screen here, there's all that information about the walk and rally in El Cajon tomorrow. And if you want more information about Home Start and what they're doing for the youth homelessness in San Diego, you can go to our website, fox5sandiego.com. Click the Scene On tab. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you both for having me.